Hello everyone, Krydax here, and welcome to Ultracube, a new series where the cube is what determines your factory's production. So we are just gonna jump straight into free play. I've already kind of changed the game settings a little bit, just a little bit more size richness on the resources. Your first task, grab that cube. So yeah, I don't know too much about Ultracube. So yeah, we're gonna find out. I have quite a few quality of life mods installed as well. There will be a mod list in the description of the video. But yeah, we'll first get the Krydax color on our engineering suit, and we are exploding. Don't know what that's about. So yeah, boundless energy, extremely useful and equally heavy. We have 5 construction robots plus regulation armor, so we get a little bit of a early robo port action, synthesizer, and fabricator. Well, let's just plop these down. We don't know what we're doing. What is this? Okay, so this is our assembler. This makes stuff. And what is this? This makes basic matter units and basic contemplation cards. Looks like we can also handcraft. Oh, cool. Hey, milestone already reached at 2 minutes, basic matter units. This will be the beginnings of our cube. So I guess we're gonna have to get power going somehow. So the synthesizer is the cube user, and it needs 50 megawatts. Holy. Oh, max consumption 500 megawatts? Wow, we're starting with some big numbers. Consumes water 13,000 a second. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're gonna hook up a boiler, couple pipes. There's a mod called Picker Dollies that allows you to slide buildings around. Highly recommend it. I love it. And then we'll throw in a steam engine. And I guess we're supposed to store some steam so we can throw in the cube, and it consumes the cube to make a crap ton of steam. Ooh, a cube cam. Now that's fun. Hey, look, Mom, I'm on TV. So we got steam, and now we have the dormant Ultracube, and we can, what, recharge it by hand, it looks like? Okay. We're learning. They're nice and large, supply area, and so there's power. So yeah, this is all about efficiency with the cube. You have to get the cube to where you want to produce stuff, produce more than you need, so that that part of your factory can keep supporting the rest of your factory. You'll also notice the tech tree is hidden. So there's a hide tech tree mod, and so we get to discover what's going on. And I will try to avoid using FNEI to discover future things on purpose. So we'll try to stay fairly spoiler-free with FNEI. Let's make a few more steam engines. 50 megawatts. So I would need 50 steam engines to have that thing go at full speed. And we will have to pay attention to flow rates because fluids can only flow so fast through a pipe. Oh, I'm liking this mod already. I'm very excited about where we're going here. We're gonna have to do power prioritization. There we go. Inserters, research. We got fast, filter, and long. I will note I am using Bob's adjustable inserters. You can sue me if you like. You can leave a comment if you hate. I kind of want speakers and wires already. I want to set up an alert for when my steam gets low so I know when to cycle it back. But yeah, this is now going to make all the research we want automatically. You walk so slow when you're carrying the cube. I'm going to try to keep things looking fairly nice. That's probably not going to last very long, but we can at least start out that way, right? Okay, so we can expand that as needed for more power. So 1 gigajoule is 50 megawatts for 20 seconds. It's not as much as it sounds like. I need more matter, so we'll queue up that. All right, and now the need for symmetry is taking over. So we're gonna do 3 more, and then we'll call that our early power system. So for the next research, we can do an electric furnace, some belts, which start out as red belts, interesting, and electric mining drill, which is 2 per second. Okay, so we'll just do all these real quick. Okay, yeah, I figured they would give us speakers pretty early. Yeah, I really have no idea what we're doing. For now, I'll just research the early stuff. Stone text plate, stone walls, drills, electronic circuits, steel text plate, in-dimensional widget. Oh boy. Automation. Isn't it beautiful? And I guess... Oh, we don't have a way to recharge the cube yet. Click it, bop it, twist it, spin it. I'm sure there will be a better way to make power soon enough. There's also the queue to front mod that I have, which allows us to move something to the front of the queue, which is very nice. So we're gonna need lots of inserters, outserting, as I like to call it. And then these will be putting things into chests. Yeah, we gotta get automation for all this crap set up. And I also need a filter inserter, which we don't have yet. I guess without the filter inserter, this really doesn't work that well because I have to keep moving the cube back. This really isn't much faster than handcrafting, is it? Why am I doing it this way? Glutton for punishment, I guess. Yeah, that's not going to be worth doing it that way until we can automate it. So we're going to need to start mining soon. Make some power poles, make some belts, make some undergrounds. So these are bigger than vanilla drills. They give you 2 extra squares of coverage, which is nice. We'll need some power for these guys. Start getting our belts placed. Okay, so this is going to be stone. There it is, yeah. We're already... Those guys are running just fine. Yeah, I like it. This is a sweet mod so far. Wait, what? The inserter gets access to it before it consumes it as fuel? It's actually really interesting. I would have assumed it would have consumed it as a fuel input before the inserter could grab it. It's also interesting that it can outsert an item that's in the fuel input slot. Never would have assumed that either. It's a little better, I guess. But what we really want is pumps into tanks. Okay, that'll last us a little while. Okay, let's research fluid handling. Let's get lamps just because we can. And I guess we'll do the synthesizer and then the text plates. Yeah, we need more steam turbines too. We need more of everything. That's a pretty normal Factorio thing though. Get some more matter crafting done. I guess we could automate the matter. Yeah, no, I don't know. It doesn't need to be this way. We don't need the filter inserters yet. We could just do it this way and it'll slowly fill these up and then put the cube back in. Okay, so you've got 180 pipes, and now I want you to make engines. Save me some crafting time, please. 10,000 basic matter. Check. I need in-dimensional widgets, bricks, and wire. Stone brick is our first thing that we need. Let's build some smelting. I'm just gonna start super simple with a classic build. And there's stone bricks. Easy peasy. Is it 2 to 1 still? Yeah. Okay, so our rare metals patch is much, much larger. We'll do 8 for now. We need a lot more belts. Put this back over here. A little bit closer to the ore. Make some of these... Oh, I need to smelt this too. Right. Wait, those... Oh, now I'm confused. Ooh, my head's confused. And I am going to hold off on the research until we get a couple more of these things going. We'll work on what we've got unlocked first, because we have a lot unlocked. Or no, 125 in, 62 out. Yeah, that's pretty fast, and it uses 250 megawatts, so it'll only run for 4 seconds. Crazy. Now we gotta recharge it, but we've got rare earth metals. So I want the recovery bay next to this. Ooh, we made our first circuit. Go team. And then I'll want a filter inserter to filter on only dormant cubes out, the cube back in, and then that automates the process. But wait, hold on. Is this just, wait, I didn't actually do the math. Okay, and then I can put like circuits on this is gonna be a circuit heavy playthrough and I love it because we're gonna get all sorts of confused. And the redstone warriors in comments are going to be all sorts of angry. And because this is a pre-recorded and edited series, you guys are not going to be able to impact the playthrough. Keep that in mind when you're leaving a comment. Like, pointing out that I forgot something is not going to be helpful, unless you just want to leave a comment to make it look like you're smart and you noticed. Okay, so we are pretty much full on power here. Regenerate the cube, or I should say recover, recharge. Oh, it just put it back in. Dang it. No, we need more widgets first and more matter. We'll just do it ourselves for now. And then let's think about this. So to make more metals, let's just do this. Run the cube. Oh wait, I need to recharge the cube. We need widgets. Oh wait, I wanted more matter. That's right. Matter first. Okay. Then we'll do the widgets. And the widgets actually utilize the cube. So the widgets use up the energy in the cube, which is kind of crazy. On top of also using, 50 megawatts. So that is not cheap. I can get more of all of these with the resources I currently have, so that's good. Okay, so we'll need to recover cube's energy constantly. Right, this one doesn't need the cube to recover, so I can just do this again. All right, let's generate some more matter. We really need loaders. I didn't think I would need loaders. I think they do unlock. Do we have loaders installed? Yeah, there are loaders. We'll get them eventually. And I think it's time to start researching the next thing potentially. I might get a little bit more of a stone smelting action going on. Yeah, let's do some more stone. And why don't we put the matter... I'm gonna put the matter on a belt so we can start doing something that someone could call automation. I think that's a great idea. Okay, so let's automate the motors. The rates here. Okay, so I need to learn what all these numbers mean. So we get 6 matter units in, and then this is saying we get 2 and use 1, so there's a net output of 1 pipe and 0.5 motors from the 2 of those. So I'll do something like this, and then we'll run the motor, or the matter, by these buildings, and I want to say that'll do it. So that needs 4 a second, which is going to be 2 inserters. And you need 2 a second, which that sideways inserter can handle, 1 pipe a second. So there we go. Motors are automated as long as we have a cube cycling in this synthesizer. Now, if I want another synthesizer, I need circuits, which just require some rare metals and matter. We'll grab some matter and craft some circuits. What else should I be making? Probably belts? Let's automate belts. Oh yeah, the famous inserter to inserter. I could just do it like this. There we go. 400 belts seems good. Automated. Go ahead and get undergrounds, which I think I'll semi-automate. It's 8 belts per underground pair. Sweet. How's power doing? Oh, it's time to get some programmable speakers on things. So first order of business is a warning speaker for power. When steam is less than 5,000. Maybe 4,000. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Okay, so I think we've got a good amount of matter. For more rare metals, I do need... Well, I guess we don't need a filter inserter because it's only going to insert ingredients. So if we move this over here, then it should cycle properly. Yes? No? Did it work? Oh, but those can also grab it. So these need to be filter inserters. So these need to filter rare metals only. Or I think more commonly, I'm going to want blacklist on the utilized cube. Okay, so this will do rare metals for a bit. I can see why they started you with fast inserters. I will grab all of those goodies. And let's start the research for fundamental comprehension cards. That allows for new research options available in the tech tree, and these utilize 6 circuits each. Wow, those are expensive. And 1 in-dimensional widget. Okay, so we're gonna need to mass-produce circuits, is what that's telling me. So let's get some more fabricators going. I think that's probably enough rare metals for now. Okay, so circuits. We're gonna need rare metals on a belt. Okay, this is just quick and dirty, but, you know, we're getting some things done. It's kind of, I'm still learning how this all works. I should automate inserters, too. Okay, what do we got? Oh my goodness. All sorts of options. What's this? Matter replication. Ooh. A gel substrate to facilitate more efficient synthesis of basic products. So you can turn basic matter and steam into matter replication gel, and then you can turn matter replication gel and steam into matter. Interesting. So it's a loop. I'm still not seeing any ways to get more cubes, so we're gonna have to learn how to transport that 1 cube around real efficiently. I'm starting to dig it. Ideas are starting to form in my small, smooth brain. I don't generally like having to use long inserters, but we might have to here, because Bob's adjustable inserters usually lets you longify, but I don't see the researches anywhere on here to allow for inserters to get longer. Oh, there's the steam alarm. Okay, we'll throw the cube in there. That'll charge things up for a while. Do we have pumps yet? We do. Let's throw a pump in here. Now, there is a huge downside to this that we're going to have to address. So the problem is that we're going to have power brownouts if we're not careful. What do we got for a rate? 2.4 thousand a second? Yeah, so if we can find a straight line or get water fill or landfill or something, we can do a little better than that. That's still pretty good. Let's see, that one won't work. We could put one here. I don't have any matter though. That probably needs to be a tank. If we're really going for like absurd amounts of throughput here, we need a tank to be the thing that we pump into from multiple sources. Okay, that should improve it a bit here. Oh, I should have done it this way a while ago. Because then we can instantly pump water through and we don't have to have the flow rate of the offshore pumps be equal. I could just instantly turn a bunch of water into a bunch of steam. That makes more sense. Here, let me redesign this slightly now that I'm thinking straight. And we need all these pumps to be powered by priority steam, which we'll deal with once we have valves of some sort. 5? I mean, we're gonna have, what is this, 12? 12 of those to fill up. So we should have 12 water tanks technically, but you know, they also input while it's running. I also don't like them to become squares. That really bothers me for some reason. We'll do 8. I think 8 is fine. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, so this is the new build. We'll store up a bunch of water, and then that will get pumped at a rate of absurdity per second into the boiler, which can do 13,000 a second, and then that'll pump the steam into these guys. So we'll give it back to matter generation for now. The only thing that costs us is power. And we have a good amount of rare metals still. We've automated circuits. We've automated pipes. Oh, I have a lot of pipes. I have not automated underground pipes. I probably should. Guessing you require red and more motors and circuits. Jeez, so greedy. So greedy. Bit chaotic, but we've sort of got them all going. I'll take it. So now all we need to do is switch the cube between these two as needed. I probably could automate that. Should we automate that? Sure. I really want loaders. Do we research loaders anytime soon? Nope. Really? That's a bummer. Because what I'm thinking is we need some sort of buffer system. I think buffers are going to be pretty common in this world. So let's design splitter buffer type system. So we're probably going to have these be mostly full belts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that enough? So we need some sort of buffer system so that we can make sure we have plenty of what we need before we get rid of it. Okay, these are nowhere near as good as nanobots. They are very slow. That's why they give you a bot speed upgrade. Right there, right there. So we're going to do output priority right onto this belt. We do input priority right. So this way, we essentially only use the buffer to support the output. Okay, now I'm going to take the cube. We'll do a bit more rare metal smelting. Sweet. So that'll be rare metals buffered. So as soon as this buffer gets below a certain amount, we trigger, I want a cube. No rare metals, I want a cube. And that will be, I don't know, one here. That will be inserting, we'll say, hey, for rare metals, less than 1,000, take the cube from this chest. But then we need to put the cube back in the chest. So this guy who puts the charged cube back in shall only run. Same condition. This is a mess. I love it. Well, we're up to 670 now, so it'll get to 1,000, and then we should see it switch over. This is only the beginnings of a smart build. It is still very dumb, but it should work. All right, we're just about to hit 1,000. It's that annoying bug again. You know, I think they fixed this for Factorio 2.0, but it doesn't start loading until the output's empty. But really, that ends up wasting a ton of time. And loaders can fix that. That's the nice thing. But yeah, that is annoying. And there we go. We got 1,000, so we're back to matter creation. And there you have it. So we've got that set up. Matter versus rare metals, both running. They're both on belts. We sort of have buffers for both. Automated cube movement between the two. See if that works properly. And then once in a while, we're going to have to go back and deal with steam. So now we need to work on research. Now that is gonna need another synthesizer, so we need more widgets. Okay, so there's some widgets for us. In-dimensional widgets, I should say. This is such an interesting mod pack. It's just so unique. Like, the challenge is already so different than other mods at this stage of the game, and I love it. Okay, and then we're gonna throw down the synthesizer for research, which is a very easy loop. Yes, yes, I'm aware. I will need more advanced alarms later that I can disable with a button or something. Ooh, 1,000 motors. Look at us go. Oh yeah, look at how fast that's going now. We're getting the full 13,000 on that bad boy. Oh, but then it reduces because this guy can't empty fast enough. But that still works. So I need the in-dimensional widgets automated as well. That's a bummer. I don't like my system anymore. We are going to call this the end of the first episode. So, as always, thank you guys for watching. This has been an awesome experiment into Ultracube. We're going to keep going for sure. I'm going to probably let the factory run a bit before the next episode, and we'll kind of rebuild this a little bit with some more space. And now that we've got a bunch of the building blocks, we can set up some better logic for the cube. And I also stream live on Twitch pretty often. Factorio right now, freight forwarding, so join on Twitch if you want to see those live streams.